Hello and welcome to Non-Stop Wrestling Chat. My name is Barry and this is your AEW versus NXT review. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe and that beautiful notification bell, guys. First of all, I want to out and say that yesterday I was telling you I wasn't feeling really in the right frame of mind. I was having some issues, and the same on Tuesday, kind of Tuesday night into the whole day yesterday. I've been inundated with DMs, guys reaching out to me, a couple of emails as well. Just, I want to reach out. I want to say here, guys, is thanks to every single person who's reached out to me. Let me know that they're there for me. Saying that what I'm doing is pretty good and stuff like that. I don't want to toot my own horn, right? But the stuff that people have been saying is insane. It's really made me. I don't know. I'm not looking for people to be there to ask for help and stuff like that. But I just want to thank you guys. Thanks for reaching out. It made my night. Made me feel a little bit better. I woke up the day in a bit of a better kind of timing. This one's up late again, and I'm guessing the next couple of days I'm probably going to have stuff up later, just so I can kind of keep my mind getting okay and the issues that I've got kind of getting fixed. But let's get into today's show, guys. That's what you're here for. No my problems. So AEW we'll start with. We kick off number 1 contender match for the tag team titles Royal Rumble thing. John Silver and Axel Reynolds versus the Young Bucks versus Top Flight versus Private Party versus Stu Grayson and Evil Uno versus Jurassic Express versus Chris Jericho and MJF versus Acclaim versus Sammy Guevara and Jack Hagan versus Santana and Ortiz. Jericho and MJF win. Surprise, surprise. Why did they even have to have this match if this was the pace that they were going to go for? I honestly knew they were going to do this. They could have, this could have been the bit when MJF knocked Jericho out, Jericho loses it, and maybe have a scuffle or something. They do something like that, but no. 2 stars, guys. I'm not even going to bother with it. It was okay. It was nothing special. It was an okay opener to the show. Like I said, nothing special at all. So then we get Sting, Darby, Taz and crew kind of having a little thing. Darby Allin's got a match next week and he says, that Taz says that he's going to come and intervene. Sting says he'll stop it. So the Hoodlums are being the good guys. The Hoodlums are the good guys. So the bad guys are saying the good guys are the bad guys, but the good guys are saying the bad guys are the good bad guys. And then the bad guys are calling them Hoodlums and the good guys call themselves Hoodlums, but then the good... I love seeing Sting, honestly, but I don't know with this storyline, I'm just not buying into it at all. Britt Baker versus Thunder Rosa. Winner, Britt Baker. 2.5. Great match. Britt Baker's always good in the ring. Thunder Rosa's good as well. Yeah, loved this one, it was good. Matt Hardy and Hangman Adam Page versus Chaos Project. Adam Page and Matt Hardy got the win. 2.5 stars. I'm going to up 2 stars, sorry, because it was only 3 minutes, but I just really don't like how they just put Hangman in a tag. Can we not have Hangman just having a pure badass singles run? That's what I want. I would rather them have that badass singles run. But the match was okay. I wish it was longer. Then we had the wedding thing. The best thing about it was Miro singing What Is Love and the crowd joining in. Orange Cassidy ruined it, but wedding gimmicks and segments don't work in wrestling. That's the gist of that. Then we're informed that Shaq will team with Jade to take on Cody and Red Velvet. Then we get the Lumberjack match, which is Eddie Kingston versus Lance Archer. Archer got the win here. I enjoyed this one. It was good. I like both these guys. 2.5 stars. Like I say, guys, I enjoyed this one. I like both these wrestlers, and that's why I enjoyed it mostly. It wasn't anything to write home about. Then we got the main event. So Death Triangle and John Moxley versus the Good Brothers and Kenny Omega. Good Brothers and Kenny Omega got the win here. Rey Fenix looked awesome. Yeah, Rey Fenix looked amazing in this. I probably would say he was the best in the match. 3 stars. What are you going to get from having a fun, good and enjoyable main event? Definitely 3 stars. But after it's what everybody's talking about is there's a little brawl and stuff like that. Moxley and Kenny are left in a line. Kenny's on kind of down. Somebody comes in and attacks Moxley. Take off their mask and it's Kenta. Mega kind of pop from the fans that were there. But overall 2.5 stars, guys, for this show. Most of the show felt quite sluggish throughout the night. The main event saved it, where there was some good in-ring work. It was cool to see Kenta coming out. The wedding segment just fucking slowed it right down for a good bit there. So move on to NXT. The Women's Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Semi-Final. Dakota Kai, Raquel Gonzalez versus Casey and Kaden. Kai and Gonzalez pick up the win here. 2.5 stars. I was going to say 3. 2.5. This was quite sloppy at the start, but it was a good match overall. Then we get Austin Theory versus Leo Ruff. Austin Theory got the win. 2.5 here again, guys. This was short and sweet. Like, it was nothing special. It just done what it had to do, and it got done. I think if you gave these guys maybe another 5 minutes to work, it would have been much better, but it done what it done. Then the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic Quarter Final. Phantasma versus Lucha House Party. Phantasma got the win here, 2.5. A solid match, but I really struggle to get into these guys. I don't know what it is. Like, both the teams are good. I like watching them wrestle. They can work. They're okay. Like, I like them, but I just don't. I can't get into it. I just really cannot get into enjoying this. Then we had Edge, Pete Dunne, and Finn Balor in the ring. Edge was talking about TakeOver, which is going to be called NXT TakeOver Vengeance Day. I don't even know. So it's going to be called Vengeance Day, which is a terrible name, but okay. Edge was kind of saying that he's going to have a little look at it and it might help him make a decision of what he's going to do, which I think is pretty interesting, kind of putting those guys over. And like, my partner was watching this, she doesn't really know who Pete Dunne is. Then she was like, "Oh, who's Edge talking to? Like, who these?" Like, and she's like, "I know Finn Balor, but who's the other guy?" So I got her into somebody new. I was showing her a few of his matches. She was enjoying it. Anyway, next match we had Jesse and Tony Storm. Jesse kind of won via DQ. There's a little bit of back and forth between, like, obviously what was going on there. It turns into Io Shirai hitting a moonsault eventually, which was kind of random. The NXT Cruiserweight Championship. Escobar versus Stallion. Escobar obviously got the win. 2 stars. This went too long. Nothing to write home about. Yeah, just nothing special. Then we had Edge and Cross had a little thing, which I think would be pretty cool. I really would like to maybe see that match between Edge and Cross. Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic Quarter Final. Thatcher and Ciampa versus Undisputed Era. Thatcher and Ciampa got the win. I was surprised at that. I honestly thought Undisputed Era would have got it, but 3.5 stars. An awesome main event, guys. Really was an enjoyable, fun main event. Overall for NXT, 2.5. The main event having Edge was probably the most, like, the main event, then Edge being in the ring with Balor and Pete Dunne was probably the most fun parts of it. But apart from that, nothing really to write home about. And speaking about AEW as well, that was the same. The main event in Kenta being there was the only important things that happened. But speaking about Kenta, so my partner's not a big... I've watched Kenta for what, the past 10 years plus. My partner's not a big wrestling fan. Like, she likes wrestling. She'll watch WWE shows, AEW, NXT, Impact. Like, if it's on, she'll sit and... If we're watching it, she'll watch it. But I wanted her to watch these shows with me last night, well, this morning, so that we could kind of get, like, so I can get an opinion of somebody that's not in wrestling. Because I'm speaking to people that are wrestling fans every day, so I would rather speak to somebody that's not like a mega fan. Do you know what I mean? She kind of fell off round about the Ruthless Aggression era, 2003, 4, 5 mark. So she was like, who's Kenta? Why does this matter? Like, just a random new guy. That's what her opinion was. And you know, guys, wrestling fans forget, you do have to have good wrestling and appeal to the mass audience. And if somebody says that it's not like a mass audience is Japanese wrestling, that's a niche. Do you know what I mean? AEW done this to appease their niche wrestling fans. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I don't know, it's like somebody being mega into football and knowing, like, soccer for the Americans, and knowing a good football player in Morocco, you know what I mean? Like, that's playing in an under an Asian team, 3rd league, then they know that. Like, it's, I'm not saying Japanese I like Japanese wrestling. I'm not saying it's like the worst wrestling out there, I do like it. But to the masses, to the people that matter, to the people that are tuning in, nobody cares who this guy is. They didn't even set it up. They could have even made him come out and say, I'm from the land of the rising sun, or from Japan. Just use the name of the country. And I'm the best wrestler in the world. People will argue, but you can say that. And I'm here to challenge you. I know Moxley went on to there. Moxley's an established name globally, right? Dean Ambrose, as my partner still calls him, he's established globally. Kenta isn't. And he is for wrestling fans, but he isn't for just people that are casual fans. So I mean, you're trying to get eyes away from that WWE product, or you're trying to get eyes to watch WWE and you. If you're not giving them a reason or giving them an explanation of who this is, you're not really going to get them. That's my opinion, guys. So, that's my reviews for it. I'm not even going to pick a show that was better. None of them were good to write home about, but they did have good moments in it. I'm excited to see Kenta there. I know he's probably going to work into the New Japan Pro Wrestling, the big show they've got, so it'll be pretty cool. But like I said, they need to get those kind of casual fans in there as well. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. You can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, where I'm doing like quick reviews, so you can get me on TikTok too, which I know a lot of you would probably be able to get that a little bit easier than sitting here for 11 minutes so far. And you can obviously subscribe here. Don't forget to drop down in the comments below and let me know what you thought about it. Let me know what you thought about the show. I just would like to know what you thought. Anyway, guys, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you back here tomorrow. See you later.